Hi, I'm going to walk you through this eyeshadow look. I don't have my denture in, so I am indeed missing a tooth right there, but I sound so weird and can't pronounce a lot of things when I wear it, even more so than normal, so that's what happened. And if you hear the fans buzzing, I am so sorry. It is literally 90 degrees in my bedroom, so they are not getting turned off. But my eye is prepped. I used the Judy Doll Halloween eye primer, and then I used Maybelline Fit Me powder and translucent to set that. First, we're going in with the Beauty Bay's Fiery palette. I love this palette. We're going in with the shade Wood. I have this flat, rounded, fluffy brush, and we're going to dip right into the shade Wood. We're going to drag this right along here. I'm mainly packing it on. Same thing on the other side. This outer side, I'm going to pull it up and out just a little bit to give it a bigger part of the eyelid since my eyes are so large. If you have smaller eyelids, you can literally keep them the same size on both, but my eyes are so large that I like to add more. We're not going to connect them on the eyelid. We're going to go above it from this outer end and pull it in. Now we are blending with a back and forth motion. Back in with the palette, we're using Saffron. I have a rounded fluffy brush, very similar to the last one. Tap that in there, tap off the excess, and we're going to go right along the edge of where we put Wood. And first, I'm more worried about blending it than I am getting it everywhere that I want it. Just trying to make sure that these two shades blend nicely. And then slowly, I'm going to bring them up and out, doing the same thing on the outer end that I had done before, bringing that shade out way wider because my eyes are so large. And bring it out in here as well, just a little back and forth motion. Without dipping, I'm just going to use whatever is left over on this brush, and I'm using a circle motion going both ways to try to slowly bring it up and out. Going along here, I'm going to go back in with Wood and just pack it. I'm going to grab my Maybelline translucent powder and a fluffy brush. I have two brushes I'm going to be using for this. One's smaller, one's bigger. They're both fluffy brushes. This one's stained purple, but I do promise you there's nothing purple on it. And with the smaller one, I'm going to go along the edge of Saffron, just like we did with the Saffron on the Wood, just blending these two shades together. Now I'm going to drag it up a little bit and repeating those circle motions. I'm going to grab my bigger brush, dip into the translucent powder, and really just kind of go for it. Grab the primer, put that in this middle area. We're doing a halo eye look. I have this big flat brush, and I'm just going to roughly blend that in. I'm going to go in with the Beauty Bay Bright Matte palette, and I mix together the shades Paradise and Daydream. Taking a flat brush and just packing that right on. There we are. And we're going to bring this in a little bit, and the closer we get to the top, we're going to bring it in way more. And then I always love a little pop of shimmer, so I'm grabbing another Beauty Bay palette. This one is the Mini Charms palette, and we're dipping into this middle blue shade. I'm just using my finger and packing it on there. Going in with this LA Girl eyeliner, and we're going to put this all over the tight line. Curl these little lashes. The Lancome Lash Idol. I literally love this mascara. Grab my e.l.f. eyeliner and draw a line at the bottom of where my lashes are, so that when I put on a false lash, it has something to sit on. Which lashes? I think I'm gonna go with these ones. If you pick the other ones, I'm so sorry. These are Lily lashes. They are in the shade Jet Setter. Lash glue on this, and since there are fans blowing right at me, I'm sure this is gonna dry real fast. Use this Miss Lynn Boss Babe black liner. I'm gonna hold my eyes shut because my eye likes to twitch. And then we're gonna blend this in a little bit, I guess, because I somehow decided to do that. I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna do my face makeup. My bike died, but I went in with a black liner on the waterline, and then I went in with the shade Wood and blended out that black and brown color. Then we went over the brown and did a little bit of the saffron. Then I went in with that Maybelline powder and blended that out. I'm gonna add some mascara on the bottom of my lashes, and maybe we'll add some gems or something to spice it up because I don't love it. Okay, I have all these colorful gems, so I'm gonna grab my Kiss lash glue, and usually I like to use a wax like pencil, but I can't find it anymore, so I'm using a diamond art kit little thing. And we're gonna put a couple different colors on my face. We got pink, we got brown, we got blue, and we got silver on my eyes. I mean, it's supposed to be mainly blue, but it kind of looks silver. So yeah, we're just gonna. Oh, insane. So the mic died again. Um, yeah. So I added that About Face glitter. I think we're just gonna go with it now and stop adding. I'm gonna do my lipstick and my hair and whatnot, and I will be back to show you the finished look. Okay, that is the finished look. I don't know if I love it or not yet. Yeah. What are we saying? I don't. I don't know. Yeah, definitely one of those days where the makeup just isn't working with me. I tried. I did, but that will be it. Let me know if y'all have another way you think I should do this look and combine these colors together because I do think they can work together. I just think I absolutely failed at it. That's it. Let me know what y'all think. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.